What is humility, if not the quiet admission of one's own limits, the tempering of pride in the face of greater truths? It is the wisdom that bows the head, not in defeat, but in recognition that no man stands above the sum of all things. Humility is not weakness, nor is it self-effacement. It is the understanding that strength without measure is folly, that knowledge without temperance is blindness. It is the steady force that keeps the hand from trembling, the voice that whispers caution when arrogance tempts the tongue. Humility is the great equalizer, the force that binds man to man, that reminds the mighty that they too shall fall, that guides the lowly to rise without hubris. It does not seek recognition, for it needs none. It does not clamor for praise, for it is unmoved by such things. It does not demand that one make less of oneself, but only that one does not see oneself as greater than what is true. To master humility is to walk with surety but not conceit. It is to acknowledge skill without boast, to recognize wisdom without proclaiming it, to wield power without reveling in its weight. A man who holds humility close cannot be toppled by flattery nor undone by his own vanity. He stands firm, not because he believes himself above failure, but because he understands that failure is the teacher from which no man graduates. Yet let us not mistake humility for submission. There are those who would wield it as a tool of subjugation, who would demand meekness in the face of oppression. But humility does not mean surrender. It does not mean silence in the face of wrongdoing. It is not the absence of strength, but its refinement. The wise do not reject humility because they fear diminishment, but because they know that the unchecked pride is the precursor to ruin. Humility is the foundation upon which all greatness is built. It allows one to learn without shame, to grow without arrogance, to lead without tyranny. It is the safeguard against excess, the tether that keeps ambition from devouring the soul. To reject it is to invite ruin. To embrace it is to walk the path of true wisdom. Remember this, my children, humility is not your shackle, but your liberation. Let it not make you small, nor allow others to make you so. In wisdom we find our clarity. In restraint we find our strength, and in the principle of humility we find the self as it was always meant to be. Rise now with balance in your heart, and let not the weight of pride lead you astray. For through humility we endure, we sharpen, and we prevail. A vessel already full cannot receive more. Keir Egan.